Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Simone Sees. I am back with another energetic tap in. And I had some cards that fell out after I was cleaning up my decks and putting some stuff away. And some cards kind of fell out of the container that I had. So I figured, okay, let's just pull on the energy and see what Spirit wants us to know right now, what Spirit needs us to know. Is kind of giving kind of like a warning. The first cards that flew out before, and I shuffled a little bit before I did this, and now I'm shuffling again on camera. But the first cards that came out in the Moon Oracle deck is a fiery climax approaches. Okay, heavy on the masculine energy, and then void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation with a void of course. So it's like some direction somebody is going in. Nothing is going to come of the situation. It's like the energy that I'm feeling is of somebody who is dead set on trying to find a reason to do something. Like it's almost as if like trying to find a needle in a haystack. So it could be somebody trying to find information on somebody or find some dirt on somebody or something like that. They could be definitely using technology to do so. And I feel like, I don't know if this is a lover or this is something in regards, it could be a person in a position of power or authority, because Spirit keeps keeping me having to keep that energy out. So this could be somebody who's in a position of authority who could be kind of abusing. It could be a law enforcement or some type of a detective that could be abusing their authority to try to find dirt on somebody, and nothing is going to come of the situation. Okay, they could be using technology, they could be taking photographs, so it's kind of giving like an investigations or private detectives or private eye, private investigator kind of energy. Okay, background checks. Somebody could have a fiance or a mistress. Okay, somebody could be getting their car fixed right now. Okay, and I feel like whoever this is or whatever this person is doing, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Okay, and it's so funny that I've been drawn to like sewing and crafting and doing stuff like that. Okay, so let's just get into this energy. I'm going to get some angel answers. We're going to get some clarification. This could definitely have to do with some type of a love situation with this true love energy. It's some type of toxic relationship. So if this is a person who's in a toxic relationship with the Five of Cups energy here, somebody is going to be in heavy regret, because it's like somebody is trying to find a reason. We're trying to find some type of dirt on somebody. And it's like, this is toxic energy, okay? And it's like nothing is going to come of this situation other than somebody else. So this is like something that, you know, my mom and my grandpa used to always tell my mom used to always tell this story about my grandpa. He'd be like, baby, don't hurt your own feelings. So somebody's, you know, this is why I was like, for me personally, I wouldn't go through with like a nigga phone or nothing like that. Not to say a nigga, but you know, sometimes we deal with men and we deal with niggas. I don't care what type of relationship or what type of nationality. I don't care if you're Asian, white. If you're acting like a nigga, you're gonna be a nigga to me. Okay, so you got nigga energy and you got divine masculine energy. Okay, so karmic masculine and divine masculine. I don't give a fuck what color you are. You can be a nigga in my book, okay? If you're acting like a nigga, you're gonna be a nigga, okay? Anyway, so let's get into this energy and see what comes out here. Somebody's trying to find a needle in the haystack, and nothing's gonna come of the situation. You got the Nine of Cups falling on the ground. You got the Three of Swords in reverse. Somebody could be healing right now. Somebody could be very much living life right now, just loving themselves with the Nine of Cups energy. Healing right now, okay? Healing from some type of heartbreak, some type of past situation here, okay? The Dreamer energy. This is the Fool energy, okay? You got Archangel Metatron here. Follow your dreams. You're going to get some unexpected opportunities in the situation. Okay, and then this fell on the floor. It's in reverse. Page of Cups energy, and it was in reverse. So it's like it's like, oh my God, being unapologetic even in this, okay, and not even accepting. It's like taking a leap of faith or starting from scratch, because I keep seeing that zero energy. So it's like a fresh redo, a restart or something. So somebody could be healing. Somebody could be like very happy right now. You could be single. You could be just, not tripping, not worried about nothing. Yeah, with this frozen, not speaking to somebody, okay? Something could be with this frozen energy. I'm not getting ghosted, but I'm getting like cutting somebody off. Not speaking or not taking action. Something's like nothing will come of this situation. Void of course. Something's frozen. It's at a standstill right now. And I feel like you could be somebody who is healing in this Nine of Cups energy. Just kind of focusing on yourself, loving yourself. You could be doing certain things like nurturing yourself, spa days, just kind of finding your own way to heal, okay? Taking a leap of faith without having, like, brand new. With the Page of Cups energy, it's not accepting any immaturity when it comes to emotions or unemotional situations that are not conducive to where you at on your growth, on your path, right? Yeah. Somebody's trying to get me. With this life experience energy, I feel like this is a powerful revelation that led to change, just as this said, okay, with Archangel Chamuel. I feel like you're spreading your wings right now. You've taken whatever's happened in your life with this life experience. You're healing. And I've been trying to put it on the Dreamer and the Three of Swords reversed. So you're healing and you're going through this. It's like once you're on the level to where you are taking accountability for the things that you've allowed in your life, purifying your energy, purifying your soul, starting over. You could be on a hiatus when it comes to engaging in any physical activity with anyone. Just like, no, it's like not expecting less or not accepting less. It's not expecting or not accepting. It's like birth. Something could be about birth as well. The Hermit energy is like you going within. You are taking a step back from everything, analyzing yourself, analyzing others, figuring out situations for yourself. Kind of like it's going through that dark night of the soul energy, but coming out of this energy with a new mind, a new attitude, and a new way of looking at things. Okay, you learning how to heal yourself. Yeah, you're healing with the star energy. You're manifesting something better for yourself, and you're not accepting immature love offers or things that don't come with what you require. Is setting standards and shit like that, okay? Yeah, whatever this injustice was that took place with somebody, I feel like there's a secret coming out about it, okay? You could have been the survivor of some type of injustice, and I'm not, yeah, love. You're loving yourself right now, okay? Unconditional, compassionate. This could be you, a very loving person, okay? Fiery climax. Like somebody could love your fiery energy. You know what I'm saying? You have a really passionate kind of energy about yourself, and somebody could really love that. But I feel like you've had some toxic energy. Spirit doesn't want you to regret this energy. And I feel like, there's a point in time where you can give a person a chance after chance after chance. But for me, once I'm like, and this is just me being personal with y'all, like me, this is just me giving a real feel. Like, it's like once I get into this energy where I'm like no emotions, it's no point in me continuing the situation. Like, I'm not going to lead you on. I'm not going to sit here and keep pretending like I'm feeling the situation when I'm really not. It's not fair to either of us. It wouldn't be fair to me or the person if I continue to sit here and give you a false sense of hope after I've, even though I don't care how many times I've forgiven a person Once I go cold, I say that all the time. Once I stop caring, I really do not care. I don't care. So you could be the same kind of energy. Like once you stop caring, you stop caring. It's like there's nothing you could do, nothing you could say, nothing you can buy to make me feel the way I once felt. So if you caught me at a time when I really gave a fuck and you fucked it over, I don't know what to tell you after the point that I done gotten over it. You know, once I'm over it, I'm over it. So there's going to be some type of illumination that's coming, a truth, okay, in regard to something. And it could come in the form of technology. Okay. Deja vu energy. History, something that happened in the past is going to be illuminated. And it's going to be in regard to something, a justice energy, okay? Court matters, court visits, legal papers, a divorce. So you could be getting a divorce from somebody, okay? There could be some gossip taking place in regard to some type of conflict that's going on right now. Holding back is what I keep saying. What I keep saying is what I keep seeing. Somebody is being very sneaky and they're trying to get revenge. So if you had somebody who you was dealing with who just was on some ain't shit stuff and you walked away from that person, somebody could be trying to get revenge. And you know what I'm saying? So this is a person who I can relate to this situation. Let's say you stopped talking to a person or you found out a person was cheating and they coming back and they whispering sweet nothings in your ear and they're trying to tell you all the things that you want to hear and they're trying to get you comfortable again and make it seem like they really changed and they're doing this and they're doing that to convince you to believe in them again or whatever. Whole time this motherfucker only want to be back in your energy because they want to get revenge on you. So it's like their intentions are not pure. Their intentions are not pure when it comes to how they are interacting with you and what they're doing. So a person like this, they will go all out. They will spend the bag on you. They will do this and this and that just to get you comfortable again so they can come in and go for the kill again, you know? So it's it's like you're getting some clarity about, again, I keep saying it and I've said it since the beginning of time since I started doing this. Sometimes people come to you with the same spirit, the same kind of soul in a new skin, right? And I feel like you're seeing this. It's like going through the same things over and over again with different people. And it's like finally stepping out of that energy of questioning why this is happening and taking action and ensuring that it no longer happens again because you now love yourself enough not to continue to allow somebody to hurt your feelings. And also 1331, mirroring, projecting. So you're facing them, it's facing the mirror. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at yourself and why are we attracting these type of people? Why do I keep coming into contact with these types of energies? It's something that's within you that needs to be healed when it comes to self-love, that shows you that you don't have to accept shit from nobody for the sake of being in a relationship. I'm not finna be in a relationship with nobody just for the fuck's sake of saying, oh, I go with this person and they treated me like shit on the under. Been there, done that, wore the shirt, that motherfucker shrunk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you call in judgment on the situation and you just fine doing it. Amen? Okay? Three of Swords in reverse again is healing from whatever heartbreak this is, okay? And with the Nine of Coins energy, I'm going to keep these up. I feel like somebody is a runaway kind of love, right? Again, they only coming to break your heart and leave again. You know what I'm saying? So I guess this is a warning for somebody, or this is something that you could be realizing. You know, somebody only wants to, they're in Knight energy, you know, with the Knight of Swords energy and the Three of Wands energy. It's just double, what is double, bubble, twirl, and trouble kind of energy. Something's bubbling up in the point to where they want to take action towards you. They could want to come and start some mess or say something. You know what I'm saying? It's, again, even stirring the pot kind of energy is what I'm saying. Hella in Knight energy. So they could just like come in, run. And this person is running from a baby carriage. So it's like running from responsibilities, okay? And with the Three of Wands energy, to keep you stuck, and they keep coming back in this Knight energy with this Knight of Swords, because this is a baby carriage chasing this person, okay? It's a lot of Ten of Swords energy, okay? I feel like this is somebody who has a lot of broken promises. Yeah, and the Five of Cups energy, okay? Regrets. King of Cups reverse, Page of Cups reverse, Five of Cups. And the Sun in reverse. It's like not, now I'm going to turn them into upright. Somebody could be in regret for being this Page of Cups energy, okay? And this hook energy, you know? Trying to hook you in with all these broken promises and dreams. It looks like, remember, this is the treasure on Moana. This was that treasure energy. This might not be Moana, the Moana, you know, but I'm seeing how and Moana was a bunch of treasure, but you had to go through all kind of bullshit to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and the Star, I feel like this is projection, and now something about it's reflecting on this energy, okay? But the Five of Swords energy, somebody was just really like manipulative with their words, okay? Coming towards you and just very manipulative. They only come to create havoc, you know, very strategic when it comes to what they say and what they do. And I feel like this is something that you're awakening to. Yeah, this is definitely some Leo energy, okay? Taurus energy, okay? Scorpio energies at the bottom of the deck, okay? They're telling you to take a spiritual bath. This could be something that you're using, the spiritual bathing, to clear out your energy. Okay, so let's get in on this Five of Swords with the Star, okay, and something being exposed about this. Show us clearly, Spirit. Unhappy, okay? Unhappy. Somebody's not happy. Lying about how they feel. In the shadow here, okay? And if this is you in the shadow energy and you're with a person in this King of Cups energy here, you could be with this person. You could be dealing with a person. And you could be in this shadow energy, like something about you needing to expose or express how you feel in the situation, that you're not happy. Because the longer you prolong it in this Hangman energy, the longer you wait and stay stuck in this energy, the harder it's going to be, you know. Yeah, clear vision energy. Thank you, Spirit. It's like clearing the air, clear vision. You are right. You could be watching somebody. I don't know if this is a masculine energy that could be watching you. Aries energy. Somebody could be unhealed. They have no boundaries. And I'm getting the person of no preference either, okay? So it's like, I ain't got no type kind of energy. What is this clear vision you are right about? Somebody could not be clear, or somebody's not being clear about it. Yeah, not being clear about being completely done. Somebody could see you completely done, okay? They could still be trying to pursue you, being very persistent, very impulsive here. But I feel like you had a lot of ups and downs with this person, okay? This person could be telepathically communicating with you, trying to hook you back in, trying to get you back in good graces with them. But yeah, somebody could be inviting you to some party or something. You could be hanging out with your friends as well. Just, yeah, not worried about it. Yeah, spirit here. It's not safe to deal with this person, I feel like, but you're protected. I feel like you're protecting your space. I feel like this person could trigger you, or somebody could be triggered by you and your healing. They're very toxic. This is a very toxic individual, okay? You could have children or a child with this person, okay? Somebody is not opening up about the deception, okay? I feel like you could be in this energy of ascending, going through new phases and learning how to handle toxic drama in a more productive ways, okay? But you could be dealing with some toxicity in this energy with this person. Somebody could be influenced by other people too, okay? They allow other people to come in and influence the situation. So it's like trying to keep up with the Joneses kind of energy. Yeah, coffee date here. Somebody could want you to go on a date. Yeah, dating. Somebody could want you to go on a date. Somebody could be inviting you out. I feel like this person is in denial about whether you're done or not, okay? They could be trying to get information. They could be trying to talk to your friends or their friends about this situation. I feel like this is kind of like, but this person is toxic, okay? I feel like, you know, the devil is in us all, right? We all have devil energy. We all have dark energy. We all have shadow energy. But I feel like it's something about, I was just talking to my son's dad about this, right? My son's dad. Lord, something about him must be coming up. But I was just talking to my daughter's dad about this and how we was kind of laughing about how he used to just piss me off. He would trigger me so much and nobody could make me as mad as he could make me. Like, he would make me so mad to the point to where I would literally want to hurt him. And I don't feel like I should be dealing with it. I don't feel like it should ever have to be like that, okay? The person make you that mad to where you want to do something to him. Yeah, it's like one way, my way or the highway with the egotism kind of energy. Somebody could be very triggering. They could bring out the dark side. And that's what I was explaining, how somebody could bring out the dark side in you all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's time you no longer give this person the power and control to do that. Because when a person knows they have the power to manipulate your energy and your frequency and your emotions, they know they still have you. And I feel like once you become unbothered and undone, like I said, when I stop caring, I really do. What did Keke Palmer say? I'm sorry to that man. I would see him walking down the street and wouldn't even know who he is. Sorry to that man. Once it's like that, nigga, it's like that, okay? Once I turn off my feelings, everything else goes. The power, the control, the energy, the frequency, the safety, the protection, it's gone. Okay, we're going to close it out after this. Yeah, there's something about, an ending. Okay? For life insurance. Unaliving somebody for life insurance. it's like, because this person has this family, this life, these 3 people in their hands, right? It's like somebody knowing that with this emotional energy, because I'm taking away from this unaliving energy, right? It's like knowing that they have you in the palm of their hands. And especially if you have a child with this person, because that's a lifelong attachment, right? And spirit wants you to end this. Okay, so somebody could use the children, try to use the children in the situation, or the child in the situation, knowing that what you want is a family. You wanted that environment. Of course, that's what you want. You don't go into a situation thinking, I didn't wake up one day and say, I want to be a baby mama. Nobody says that. You know what I'm saying? But you also have to be mindful of your words and what you manifest. Because me and my daughter's dad, from day one, called each other baby mama and baby daddy. We didn't have no kids. We was together for years before we decided to have a baby. But we spoke that shit into existence. And that's exactly what we are to each other. We share a child. You feel what I'm saying? It could be something about the abundance you bring, the wealth you bring, your energy, your res. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always have to be money, but you can have a very abundant energy, and you're a power supply for this person. So people have to recognize that too, that you can't just keep giving your power away to people. Because you could be dealing with an energy vampire as well, who manipulates you and uses what you love and what you wanted in a situation, wanting a family, wanting to be. I feel like you learning from this lesson, okay? You could be getting some. Spirit said no, okay? You've learned from this lesson, and Spirit said no. And for whoever else needs to see that, it's a no for me, okay? It's a no for Spirit. Spirit said no, period. Stop. Don't do it. Don't try it, okay? Don't even think of it. It's time to just move forward. Let's get some moon oracles, and we're going to close this out. Yeah, prosperity lies ahead, okay? For whoever just needs it. More Taurus energy. Take time to breathe out, okay? So it's like with this take time to breathe out, and the energy is gaining momentum. In reverse, it's time to give something a rest. Okay, yeah, luck is on your side. Prosperity lies ahead. And I feel like this is something that you need to know, that cutting something off that triggers you in this toxic energy is what's going to lead you to this lucky, prosperous energy, okay? You can notice that when you're dealing with, that's something I had to notice. Once I stopped dealing with certain people and things, and engaging in certain conversations and just sharing my energy with certain people who were undeserving of it, Spirit started opening up doors and opportunities, and everything became clear. Once I started being happy and loving myself and balancing the masculine and feminine energy within, and then you can begin to look back, and you no longer blame nobody else for what you went through. You just hold yourself accountable for being gullible, being, naive in certain situations, and believing a person. It's not your fault that you believe that a person is going to actually be who they are and do what they said they was going to do. That's not your fault. But to continue to allow a person to manipulate, mistreat, and misuse you, that is your fault. So that's the message, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and close this out, and I will be back with another one because I have some things to do, my loves. Is it just me and you, my love? What is that song? By Drake. Anyway, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, so yeah, I'll be back with another one. Keep healing, baby. Keep leaving these people out in the dust, in the desert. Okay, keep going within, withdrawing yourself from all that's not serving you, and keep healing. Okay, I love y'all, and I send you love, peace, light, and prosperity, and I'll be back with another one momentarily.